Speaker Show. I'm your host, your one and holy, your girl, Niniola Fatai. So, everyone, thank you so much for joining me on the Speaker Show tonight. And I'm gonna tell you something, like I've always shared with you, like I've always shared with you guys, Fridays are always days that I am super excited. I'm just always happy that it's Friday. You gotta chill, you gotta relax. It's just those days that you're like, okay, all right, that's good. So all right, so everyone, welcome, 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 welcome on the Speaker Show one more time. I remain your host, Niniola Fatai. So, for some of you who are just joining for the first time, the Speaker Show it's a place of inspiration where minds are being liberated through reasoning. So, it's a place that when you come here, you learn through other people's story. There's just something here for you that's gonna inspire you, that's gonna lead you to progress in your own life. So you being on the show with us, you're not gonna go wrong. You are just at the right place. If you're hungry, if you're tasty, if you want greatness, if there's something that lies within you and you just don't know how you're gonna go about it, and you need that mental support, you need that support, in all kinds of way, we are here. And that's the reason why we have created the Speaker Show to inspire, to motivate, to elevate accountability. That's what we are here for. All right, so let's get into the topic tonight. Like most of you have seen the topic that I put out there, building resilience. All right. There's one thing that you guys need to know, that this topic I am super excited about it, and I chose it because I realized that there is a lot that is going on, and I've seen a lot of people in my life, in my career, that at some point when they get to a certain stage in their life, they give up. When they get to a certain stage in their life, they quit because they feel that whatever they're doing, or maybe because it's not working, then it's no longer for them. And that's the quickest thing that people conclude at. Once they start something and they're not able to figure out a solution, or maybe probably they failed at some point, they automatically tag themselves and say, oh, that thing is not for me, that business is not for me, that work is not for me, that job is not for me. So all they require, forgetting that all they require is just to put in little effort. And that little effort will go a very, 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 very long way. But it's just what it is. And that's why tonight I really want to talk about it. I want to get you to a place whereby, you can think beyond, you can reason beyond. I want to help you go through that process. I want to show you how you can overcome. I want to show you how you can build, you can build confidence. You can see setback as opportunities in your life. You can see challenges, obstacles. You can see these things as opportunity to progress to the next step. Because I'll tell you something, like I said, there was, I think it was 2 weeks ago, my topic was overcoming fear. And I realized something, that everything always works together. Think about it. If there is no fear, how are we going to succeed? If there is no fear, how do people win? There's no how we can qualify them as a winner. Think about it. So everyone has to go through those process of failure, challenges, obstacles, go through all these moments in their life. And once they overcome, then that's when they become a winner. That's when they become a triumphant. So, and you can go through that process without giving up. You can go through that process, whatever you are in right now. You can go through that process, believing in mind that you are not alone. You are not the only one going through the situation. You are not the only one in it. There are other people. You need to listen to other people's story. When you hear the story, then you will know that yes, that there's so many things going on out there that you should be thankful for your life. All right. So before I get into what I want to talk about tonight, that I am excited about, like I said to you guys, first of all, I want to tell you guys, The show is on, like I've always said. Please, 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 please share the link. Share the link with someone. Share the link with your friends and family so they can also be part of this. So they can also see what's going on out there. So please share the link so they can benefit from this. The way you are going to benefit, let somebody else also benefit. So don't keep the video to yourself. Don't keep what you're watching now. Don't keep it to yourself. Please, please, please do share the video. Share the link with someone. Let them also be involved in what is going on. So please, and also do not forget to subscribe on the Speaker Show if you haven't subscribed yet. So please go and subscribe, and make sure when you subscribe, you click on the notification button so you can always get, like, updates whenever we're going live, whenever there's a new video uploaded, or maybe probably, like, we have a guest coming in. You can always be up to date when you click on the notification button. So please, I'm encouraging you this evening to please kindly do that. All right, so let's get in tonight. All right, so one quick thing that I want to tell you this evening is that, when we talk about building resilience, navigating through, through challenges and being able to bounce back, you know, being able to bounce back and stand still and stand steady. So that's what we are going to go through tonight. I want you to know something, that life is full of challenge. It's full of its own challenges. So we just have to embrace every single thing that comes our way. We have to embrace every single thing that we go through in our lives. So tonight, I'm going to be talking about, there are few points that I've listed out that I'm going to be breaking down for each and every one of you tonight. So please, please, please get your seat, relax, get your drink, and let's ride in. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this. When we talk about resilience, first of all, tell me, what do you guys even think about resilience? What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind when you hear the word resilience? What comes to your mind? What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Because, being able to bounce back, it's an habit, it's a mindset, cultivating that intentional act that, I want to do something. So that kind of mindset will help you to recover from any setback, and it helps you to emerge a more capable ability, strength, growth in your life. So, when we talk about resilience, there's so much more. There's so much more. It's involved, just even developing the ability to adapt to adversity, stress, challenges. At the same time, you're maintaining and you're regaining your psychological well-being. That's what it means to have resilience. That's what it means to build resilience. So if you are going through the process right now, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. You are not the only one, like I said. So there are a couple of things, there are a couple of points that I've listed here, like I said before, that I want to share with you. The first one that I love the most is mindset. You need to adapt, the growth mindset. The reason why I choose that as number one is because, see, there's nothing you want to do, no matter how glorious, no matter how great an idea can be, no matter how wonderful an opportunity can present itself to you, if you don't have the right mindset to go through it, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to change in your life. So that is why your mindset matters a lot to your life. Your mindset matters a lot to your future. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So whatever you think is what you become. You are the product of your mind. You are the product of your thoughts. You act accordingly to your thoughts. You act according to your mindset. So that is why I have choose adopt a growth mindset as number one, because I see that it's something that, like, it's quite challenging for a lot of people to adapt that. It's quite challenging to, like, for people to actually even work on that, build that. And we are here as the speaker show to guide you, to help you through this process. All right. When you have the growth mindset, what does that mean? You basically see challenges as an opportunity. Simple. You see challenges as an opportunity. When you encounter challenges, consciously, your mindset, perspective, it changes because you don't see it as a problem. All you think about is solution. All you think about, what is the next step on what I can do, because you see it as a way that, like, it is a chance, like it's another chance for you to learn something new. If we don't fail, there's no how we can add up. There's no how we can learn new things. Something has to go wrong. There's something click in our mind. And that's when you realize that, okay, I need to do better. If everything goes smoothly, then what's going to happen? You can't learn. You just keep being the same person over and over and over and over, and you do not have room to grow. And that is why I said to you, and I'll always emphasize this as much as I can, that you need to embrace challenges. You need to see them as an opportunity. For example, ask yourself this question: what can I gain from this experience that I'm going through? How can this help me to grow? How? Okay, think about it. Okay. I have someone that was saying to me that, they started a business, and there were two of them that started the business. And at some point, like, they're friends. So they both started the business, like, with the same mindset that, this is what we're going to do. That's how we're going to start it, blah, 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 like that. They put it out there. And at the end of the day, when things began to fall apart, when things was not working the way they wanted it to be, when people were not coming to patronize them, then one of them sat down and say to the other person that, I don't think this business is going to work. I don't think this business is for us. Maybe we need to look for another business that we can do. Maybe this one is not working. Let's try something else. And the other person that that the person was having the conversation with, the other partner, and that one said that we just have to find another way. Okay, instead of quitting, what can we do? Which other way can we let people know what we're doing? Which other way can we do a better advertisement? Which better way can we make people, like, be aware? That awareness, that we can create that awareness, that people can begin to come. That's a growth mindset. And that was it. And they just work on that, and the business end up turning out great. This is true story. True story. So you need a right mindset. Ask yourself, that experience, what is it teaching you? What are you learning from it? Or you ask, how can this help you to grow? How can this help you to get to the next level in your life? When you understand the ability to embrace failure, you will know that, setback is just natural process of life. It's a stage of learning. Instead of dwelling on failure, you analyze what went wrong. Like, what can you do differently next time? And that's the kind of mindset that I want you to go with this evening. That's the kind of mindset that I want you, to begin, set your mind towards. Persist through difficulties. Cultivate the habit of persistency, perseverance. Like, you need all that. You need to remind yourself why you started the business. Keep pushing through the tough time. And that's how you can build resilience. When you set small goals, when you achieve them, you give it a check mark. I've done this. And you move on to the next one. All right. So That's what I'm just going to tell you. And then there's more. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please do let us know. And we have a comment section here as well too. As I'm talking, if there's something that jumped at you, please drop your comment. Or if you don't feel comfortable dropping your comment, you can email us at the speaker show dot at the speaker show at gmail.com. Sorry, you can email us on that. We've been getting tons of emails from people. So it's okay. If you don't feel comfortable to post yours here, that's fine. We understand. But please, if there's anything that's not clear to you, we are here to for you, we are here to bring you a better understanding, to shift your mind. So if there's something that you don't understand, please do let us know. And then the second thing that I want to share with you this evening is the ability to learn from setback. Reflect on your experience after facing the difficult situation. Take your time to think about what you've learned. Write down key lessons and consider how you can apply them to your future challenges, because similar things are still going to happen later on. But how you deal with this is going to help you on how you're going to deal with the later ones. Because you finish everything, because you dealt with it right now, it doesn't mean that that's the end of it. No, there's still more. But when you are able to stand still, you can face what is coming next. Identify the patterns. Notice if there's certain type of challenges or setback that keep reoccurring in your life, so you can deal with it. Find strategies, find ideas on how you can deal with those patterns in a more effective way every time they arise. So that way you don't have to keep going back to the same thing. You don't have to keep going back to the same challenges. Adjust and adapt. Be open. Say, this is very, 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 very important. You need to be open to modify your approach when things don't work as you planned. Very important. Very, very important. You need to be open. See, many people are close-minded. It's not working, that's it. You need to be, if you want to get somewhere in your life, if you want something in your life, you need to be open. You need to have that open mind. I don't know how you want to do it, but you just need to have that open mind and be flexible. Be ready at all time. Be ready to adapt new change, new method, new perspective, new ideas. Because you never know. You might sit down with a friend, and then that friend, you might just be talking about something, and an idea dropped in. That person says something, might not even be a friend, it might be a stranger. And they say something, and something just click, and you're like, okay, you know what? It's like you just gave me an answer to my problem. I've experienced that. It's true. So you need to be open-minded. Very important. The third thing that I want to share with you this evening, building emotional resilience. See, this is very, very important. See, many of us, we don't know how to regulate our feelings, our emotions. We don't know. You know, we're just all over the place. When it's this, we are up. When it's down, we are down. When it's in the middle, we are in the middle. No. You need to learn how to regulate your emotions. You need to check. You need to check in with yourself all the time, especially during stressful times. Understand how different feelings influence our behavior, your decisions sometimes. Because the way you feel sometimes is going to affect the way you're going to behave. It's going to affect the kind of decisions that you make. That's why they will tell you that when you're angry, you don't make decisions because you're not in your right mindset. That's why they say that. So you need to check your feelings. Practice emotional regulation every single time in your life. Use techniques like, deep breathing, mindfulness thoughts. Take a break sometimes when it's needed. You need it. You need it because you need to be emotionally stable. You need to be emotionally stable in your mind in order for you to get to where you want. But I'll tell you something. If you're that person that you're like, I'm just okay with my 9 to 5, I'm okay with the way my life is, then this is not for you. Then you shouldn't be on the show. Because this show is for people that they're willing to grow. This is for people that they're willing to acquire something else in their life. People who are willing, that they want to progress, they want to step to the next level in their life, they want to experience. You don't have to have it all, but you can have something that gives you freedom. You can create something that gives you peace of mind. And I feel and I believe that each and every one of us should be able to do that at every point in our lives. So experience with different methods to find what works best for you by calming your soul, calming yourself in the moment. Optimistic, very important. Make a habit. Make sure every single time of your life, of your day, make sure that you create an habit to find something that can help you, towards the difficult situation. Focus on what's going on well. Don't dwell on the negative things. Forget about the negative things. Focus more on what's going well for you. How things are going well for you and what you can control, even when things are tough. See, the best part of human that I have learned is you only have control over what you can. Whatever you're going through right now, you can control it. You can't control someone's thoughts. You can't control someone's mindset. You can't control someone's, how other people do, how other people behave. You can't control that. But you can control your own mind. So I'm going to encourage you this evening to focus on what you can control. Very important. All right. So we're going to move on to the next one. This is getting really interesting. And I'll tell you, please, for everyone who is just joining us, like I said before, drop your comments. If something if something dropped in your mind, drop your questions. If you have a question, if you need clarity on something, drop it. If you're not comfortable, send an email. Our email is always posted below. So please send an email. All right. So the next thing that I want to talk about is this. Foster strong support network. See, I always talk about this every time on the show, every single time. I can't remember thousands of times that I've talked about this, and it's because it is very relevant. It is something that if you do, it will help you. I've seen many people with great testimonies that they will say, all the time they're like thank God for my environment. Thank God for the people that I surround myself with in the community. They helped me out. They stood by me like family. They were there for me. I could count on them. I could rely on them. I've seen many people give that testimony. Say those things. It works. Absolutely, yes. Don't hesitate to reach out to your friends, family, even the colleagues when you are struggling, because you cannot do it alone. You need someone that you can trust, someone that you can rely on, someone that got you at every time. Let them know the kind of support that you need. Don't just assume in your head that they know everything. Don't assume that because you behave this way. I've seen a couple of people that, all they think about is, they'll tell you, oh, I expected you to know what I'm thinking. I expected you to know the reason why I behave this way. Come on. That's wrong mindset. How do you expect the person to know? Are they mind readers? You need to talk. Open your mouth to express yourself. Say what you want. Say the kind of help. You need an advice. Either you just need someone to listen to you. You don't even need them to comment. They should just listen to you. Find someone. Practice those help. They are very, very helpful. Communicate openly. Share your challenge and feelings with other like-minded people instead of keeping them to yourself. Very, very important. You need to share, but share with the right ones, not with the wrong ones. So don't go out there and say Nini said we should share and then you keep sharing. All right. But share with the right people, because open communication, I'm telling you, that can lead you to a new perspective and a solution that you don't even have an idea about. I'm telling you that you're not even thinking about it. So that's why it's important that you talk. But most importantly, be part of a community. Oh, you need to be part of a community. Don't be alone. Don't isolate yourself. Don't stay in your home alone. No, get out. Get out. Mix with people. Be part of something that is going on. Many people, they just go home, especially in this part of the world. Once they get back from work and then they just go into their house. Once they get into their house, that's it. The next day they jump, go to work, come back, grocery store, whatever they need, they get that. No, that's not the life. It gets boring. It gets boring at the end of the day. So you need to be part of your community. This connection will provide you additional emotional support and resilience. They will help you because you will hear other people's story. When you meet someone, when they share the talk, you learn something valuable. You had something to yourself. So this is why you need to be part of a community that's helpful, a community that's supportive, a community that you see that can help you grow and navigate through life. You need that. All right. So the other thing that I want to talk about is cultivate self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Very important. Treat yourself good. With the same kindness and understanding, you will offer a close friend as well too. When you treat yourself good, you will treat others. You can't give what you don't have. You can't. You just have to have it. And if you don't have it, you don't have it. You don't. So you need to treat yourself kind. When you're nice to yourself, when you're kind to yourself, it will attract right people to you. Acknowledge that it is normal to struggle. It is normal to go through adversity. It is normal. That's who we are. But understand and tell yourself that you're doing your best. You're doing your best. This moment is not going to define you. This moment is not going to say who you are. It's just a passing moment, an experience that you will look back to, and you will be able to encourage someone else. You'll be able to pat someone on the back and tell them it's okay because you have been there. It's okay because you survived. It's okay because you survived mental health. It's okay. You survive. You survive abortion. It's okay. You survive abused. It's okay. You overcame. You tell someone that when you do that. Avoid self-criticism. I'm telling you. Instead of beating yourself up, with a mistake or a setback, focus on what you can do better. Focus on what you can learn from those things. Don't beat yourself up. Don't hate yourself. Don't say bad things to yourself. Don't say negative things to yourself. Precious. Make yourself precious. Take care of yourself. Value yourself, because the way you value yourself is the way others will value you. If you don't value yourself, they won't value you. If you don't respect yourself, they would not respect you, because people can read through you. If you wonder why sometimes some people will be like, this is the kind of person I want people to see me as, it's because that's what they process in their mind. That's what they program in their mind. And it's always amazing that that's the way people will approach them. I'm telling you. So what you think is what you become, is what you attract. It's that simple. So take care of yourself. Be positive to yourself. Say good things to yourself. Acknowledge your effort at every single time. Every single time of your life. Acknowledge your effort. Don't just look at it that it's okay. Tell yourself you're doing a good job. Celebrate your efforts. The fact that you're actually even in it and you're given a beautiful smile, pat yourself up at the back and say, yes, you got yourself. And those things will renew your mind. Those things will put you in a better perspective. Those things will help you to make right decisions. Reward yourself, you know, your persistency, your determinations, those things, how you make decisions. Embrace yourself. Be accountable. Acknowledge your efforts. Because when you do, then others will appreciate you. All right. So, one of the last things that I want to talk about is strengthening your physical and your mental health. Like I said before, prioritize self care. Take care of yourself, exercise, eat healthy food. Don't walk, 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 walk. I work 8 hours. I'm going in the evening for another 8 hours. I'm going for another evening 8 hours, and you just burn out. Stop doing that. Because the people you're working so hard for, when something happened to you, they don't care about you. You're the last person that will be on their mind. They will move on to the next level. They will move on to they will move on in their lives. So why do you want to kill yourself for people? Why do you want to forcefully, please just stop. Stop. Don't work yourself hard. Don't. I see couple, and I'm sorry, to the men who are on the, they're on tonight with us. I see a lot of women that, they work so hard, tirelessly. They put so much effort, hard labor. They do. And then, when you look at this woman, like this woman, you will sit them and you will wonder, if you look at their spouse is like, looking 10 times younger, 10 times younger than they are. And they look old because they make unnecessary sacrifice. I'm not saying the sacrifice is not required, but you need wisdom. They burned out and the other person is looking fresh. All right. So for the people that knows me, they know I don't like that. So we won't go into that. But anyways, you just need to take care of it. Even as a man, take care of yourself. If something happened to you, your wife will marry someone else. It's just the truth. It's the reality. They will move on. So take care of yourself. Prioritize yourself. Eat good food. Give yourself sufficient sleep. A non-negotiable part of you. Sleep. Understand that taking care of your body directly actually even impacts your mental health and your emotional resilience. Because when you are strong and ready to go, then you can face any kind of adversity that comes your way. Engage in stress relief activities. Find hobbies. Find things to do, that they get you excited. Find those things to do. I remember my mom usually say to me back in the days, she'll tell me, I just enjoy parties. I just enjoy dancing. African parents. I enjoy dancing. I enjoy going to parties. They make me feel good. And because I was young then, and I was always thinking that, wait, how come this woman love parties so much? Every Saturday, party, 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 party. But later I came to realize that they give her strength. They make her, she feels happy doing it. And that keeps her mental health, stable. And she can deal with anything that comes her way. And I began to practice that. You need to find something that you like to do. You need to do something, find some activities. If it's friends, find friends. Friends that you guys can hang out together, that you can do things together. You need that. Balance your work and rest time. Avoid being burnt out. I'm telling you, by setting boundaries and ensuring, very important, ensuring that you have time to rest, to recover. and take regular break and vacations. Now, understand something. When I mention vacations to people, they're like, oh, vacation, I don't have money for vacation. Oh, I don't have this. Vacation doesn't mean that, you travel somewhere. No, just taking a break. Even sometimes go for an hour drive, go for 2 hours drive. Just go somewhere, go to a park, just sit, look at the beautiful nature around you. It helps. It helps rather than just sit down, do nothing, and you complain and you not going around the place. No, you can remove those things, those negative attitude. You can remove them by applying positive things in your life, by applying positive steps in your life. Because someone who wants to win has to be mentally stable at all time. All right. And then the last one that I'm going to be sharing with us this evening that I am very, very excited about is create a personal plan. A personal plan. Identify your potentials, the potential challenges that you might have. Consider the type of challenges you're likely to face, in your personal life. It could be professional life. It doesn't even matter. Life is not a bed of roses. No. So think about how you can handle those situations. You can handle those challenges, and think about the past, that how you overcame, and how you might be able to have a better approach for the future. Very, very important. And when you are creating your personal plan, you need to figure out your potentials, your goals, your dreams, your vision. Don't be a man that doesn't have a vision. Don't be a man that walk empty-handed. No. Every one of us, there's something special that has been deposited inside each and every one of us. And you just need to find it, and you can nail it, and you can make things happen for you. Have visions, have goals. What are your goals? Create a plan on how you can tackle them. Any challenges that come through those, in that line. Prepare ahead. Plan yourself ahead. Don't let it come to you, suddenly. Prepare yourself. When you prepare yourself, you can win. When you prepare yourself, when you are ready, you can overcome. You can overcome. Take actions at every single time. You need to take actions. Ensure that that your goal are achievable, and set time for yourself to keep track of it. And then lastly, I'll tell you, always review and reverse whatever you've done periodically. Always check in with yourself and find someone who can be accountable for you, that will help you to go through the process. Be open to adjusting your plan as you encounter new challenges. So I am telling you this evening, like I have been saying to you, it is very, very important that you give in the best, that you work the best. It is very, very important. So I just want to encourage you this evening that you just got to make it to the top. You got to make it to the top. I'm telling you, you just have to rise. And when you rise, there's beauty, there's strength, there's joy in it when you do that. So I'm encouraging you this evening that whatever you are doing, you're giving your best, you're putting your best so you can become the best at whatever you do. And I appreciate you. I appreciate success. I appreciate every single thing that you do. And, the best is yet to come. And I just want to tell you that it's been a very great evening. It's been a very wonderful time. And I am super excited. I am happy because I know that the future is bright for you. I know that, the best is yet to come for you. So I am super excited about that. And I just want to tell you that thank you. Thank you so much for joining the speaker show tonight. Thank you. And like I said, share the video. It's okay if you're not able to watch the video now. It's okay. You can always come back later on. The video is there. You can come back later on to watch. You know, you can always come back. But do not forget to share. Share, share, share. And most importantly, please like the videos. If you find it interesting, if you find it educative, if you find something meaningful that taught you, please like the video. Like the video. It helps. It encourages us. It encourages us to, to do more. So we know that, it's exactly what you guys need that we're talking about. So please do like the video, keep supporting us. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you. All I can say is just to say thank you to each and every one of you for joining the speaker show tonight. And I remain your wonderful host, Nina Lafatai. And until next time, I'm gonna see you. All right. So please do have yourself a wonderful evening. Don't go and drink, no party. All right. So until next time, I'll see you guys next week. All right. Okay. So do have yourself a great, 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 great week. All right. Bye for now, and I'll see you. Thank you. Bye bye.